Just days after a political campaign removed signs outside of a Council Bluffs business advertising a gun show today, gun enthusiasts and vendors were there and talking about this election and what it means for gun rights in America. Reporter Rebecca Ray was there and now has more on guns in the 2016 election.
We noticed our signs were down and basically there was nothing on the marquee out there.
Marvin Krause says for 2 decades he's advertised his gun show before the big weekend. This year he blames the presidential candidate for taking down his signs.
Hillary's people didn't want nothing on the marquee, and they personally took the sign down.
Removing signs are easy. Taking the guns out of the hands of Americans is a bit harder for now.
There's not going to be a law passed that's going to do it.
After another mass shooting at a college campus in Oregon this month, gun control is a hot topic among candidates and citizens. And that topic brings attention to vendors like Jason Bliley. While selling gun accessories, he's also campaigning for Donald Trump.
I think the people are really starving for somebody who won't, who doesn't think politically.
Amidst the national controversy, attendance is down for this show at West Fair.
I really haven't seen any increase. This has been one of the slowest shows I've had in quite some time.
Vendors don't want to attribute that to any political agenda, instead saying warm weather kept buyers away. So they'll continue promoting and selling guns at shows in hopes that gun laws do not change.
All they're doing for any laws they're talking about is going to affect the people that aren't doing anything wrong with the firearms.
At West Fair, Rebecca at KMTV Action 3 News.
Hillary Clinton spoke about her support for stricter gun laws in America while addressing supporters last week in Council Bluffs. One of her opponents, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, addressed the same issue at a campaign stop in Colorado this weekend. He admits the issue is difficult and divisive.
Now, I am not going to stand before you today and tell you that there are easy answers to this crisis, either from a public policy point of view or from a political point of view. Because if I told you that, I would not be telling you the truth. But the fact is that there is a different way that we can address this issue. And that is that instead of people yelling at each other, we have got to come together on common sense approaches, which in fact the vast majority of the American people support.
Donald Trump also addressed gun violence with reporters today. In an interview that aired this morning on CBS Face the Nation, Republican presidential frontrunner Donald Trump said he has a concealed weapons permit and sometimes carries a gun. Trump also said he is in favor of allowing teachers to carry firearms.
Had they had, as an example, for the horrible thing that just took place, horrible, in Oregon, had somebody in that room had a gun, the result would have been better.
So should people get armed the way you are?
That's up to them, but I will tell you, I feel much better being armed.
What about teachers?
I think that if you had the teacher, assuming they knew how to use the weapon, which hopefully they would, you would have been a lot better when this maniac walked into class starting to shoot people.
Donald Trump still leads the